Alrighty guys, welcome to the Herp House. We're going to do a quick knot time feeder situation. It's one of my favorite things about owning the new frogs. Sort of get to feed them every knot, and I get to feed them live insects. So take you along with me, just sort of show you the process. I haven't figured out a great way to catch the crickets, so you're probably going to see a lot of escapees. Let me know if you have any ideas. Do for some more carrots in there. So I use this. I'm new to keeping crickets. Done some research, cricket diet, and then I keep fresh veggies, specifically carrots, for their hydration. So aside from the cricket diet, I made some of my own gut loading food as well. I posted a short, so you can check that out if you're interested on what all the ingredients were. Shoot comment over, and I'll sort of go into the details of the exact percentages of everything I put in there because I didn't do that in that video. Let's see. So I keep these little cups so I don't waste any of my calcium. So this one is the one with the calcium without vitamin D3. It's what I put on every feeding, unless I put one of the other supplements on there. So this is the Repti Calcium with D3. And then I picked up some of the vitamins. It also has D3 in there. I give this to them one time a week. Usually I give this one other time of the week when I don't give this. So 2 times with D3. And then all the other feedings get the calcium without D3. Let's see. So after a couple days, I usually throw this out just so, if there's any moisture or anything gets in there to it. I'll probably go ahead and throw this out. Get some fresh in there. Give me a minute, I'll be back. And then, what is today? Wednesday. So I think I'm going to do the vitamin with D3. And just to keep from being wasteful, only use a scoop at a time. Stuff smells weird. Alrighty, so after that, to keep the crickets in here, put the lid over it, and I leave a little bit of a gap. And I usually try to pitch them with the tongs. I've gotten good at this, so I say that and I won't catch a single one. First try. That one was dead. Second try though. I don't know what's going on either. I've done all the research on how to keep crickets, and I keep on getting some that just die for no apparent reason to me, anyways. I recently got a 24 from a local pet store, and half of them died, and I got them specifically for breeders. I'm going to do a video eventually showing how I put together the breeder tanks. This is my first time ever trying it. And then I'll sort of take you along too once the pinheads are here, if they actually hatch. Third. And my frogs are small right now, so I try to do just 3 to 4. Consider the size of the cricket. So if they're really small, I'll give them a couple more. If they're really big, give them a couple less. Again, I'm thinking of better ways to do this. I don't know if you guys have a link to something I can buy that would make it easier to shake them off into. Tried putting them in the sink with the stopper closed. They jumped out. It was useless. Escapee number 1. Got him. In the cup. I also think some of my crickets that are passing could possibly be from me trying to catch them with the tongs and them getting injured. I don't know. If I go after one, I've been trying to make sure That is the one that I keep just to sort of see if it's a me problem. Escapee number 2. More. And then with my frogs, I've been trying, they're still juvenile, so I want to feed them every day, but I try to vary the size of the meal. So I've been feeding him heavy, specifically my smaller one to try to get him a little larger because he's really behind the other two that I have. So I've been trying to feed him a lot. In the midst of that, I have to keep the larger ones occupied. I had an incident the other day where he was finally confident enough to come out, and I didn't have to find him for a feeding. Usually I have to move around the leaf litter, hunt him down. I call it Where's Barry. Um, but that was the first time he had came out and like embraced a meal. And Pudge, the larger frog, saw him, was impatient for the food, and attacked him. Had his head in his mouth, and I have like the tongs trying to get him off. Um, that scared him. Took him a couple more days to come back out and be more of a avid eater. Alrighty, so I have 6 or 7 in there. Should be a decent feeding. Some of them are a little bit of the medium size. Shake it around a little bit, get them good uncoated. Then we will go ahead and mix up some of my crested gecko's food. I take my crested gecko food out of the like Ziploc that it comes in, and I put it in like a better quality one. I found that it sort of just keeps moisture out, and it helps keep your food fresh for longer. And I only have one crested gecko, so a bag of that food lasts a long, long time. I try not to keep it past like the expiration date, but once it goes in here, sort of lose that. So I'll track it off from like the day that I bought it or the day that it arrived. And a lot of people have like exact mixtures. I mix it until it resembles mud. So have like that thick but still watery consistency. And then I try not to put the spoon back in there. Usually I'm not off. Usually I can eyeball it pretty close, but in the event that I am off, I try not to put the spoon back in there because it introduced moisture into the bag. And then that creates issues with mold and all kinds of stuff. So